everybody, Kim and Al here, Traveling Champagnes. We're here today to share my coach. We're here to bring up the topic of why not rent an RV before you purchase one. It's a lifelong almost experience in buying an RV. It's really long contracts, so why not find out if that's what you really want? Here at Share My Coach, they have Class A's, Class C's, Class B's, trailers, and they are very responsible, so let's check them out. I just wanted to introduce you to Lisa from Share My Coach in Ontario, California. We came here to see if we could interview and introduce people in Southern California into renting RVs as opposed to just going and purchasing RVs. This is a really great way to rent and find out what kind of camper you like before you just go and make that great purchase, that big, large 20-year purchase.
Yeah. So basically what we do is if you were to own a motorhome and say you don't use it very much, or you just want to offset the expense of owning a motorhome, then you would bring the coach to us, and then we set up an account for you, and then you're still able to use your coach when you want, but we do a lot of the hard work, which is getting it ready, dumping it, cleaning it when you come back. So a lot of my owners like that aspect, and they get to use it as a tax write-off at the end of the year. So basically that's it. And it also saves you on storage. Now you're not having to pay for the storage out of pocket. There is a storage that we share, but we become partners in your coach, so that way the expenses become a joint expense.
I like that part about being a partner with the coach, because it's really expensive to store your coach around here. It's like $300 a month.
Yeah, it is a lot. And then if you choose, if you're just someone that needs to rent a coach, then we've got a large selection of A-Class, C-Class, travel trailers, toy haulers, and we've got staff that get them all ready for you, show you how to work them, and then you even get a number for a contact as far as someone that can help you while you're on the road. If you can't figure out how to work something, or you have any kind of issues or troubleshoot, then you also have that contact as well.
Wow, so do most of the owners really like this, like this service?
Absolutely.
So a person that never have rented RV before, how would you kind of walk them through it?
So first you want to decide, as far as where you're going. If you're dry camping, you want to make sure that you've got something that's got a built-in generator. You can get an external generator, but usually the units, like your travel trailer right here, the water tanks are going to be a lot smaller, and you're not going to have a generator for power. So if you're going to the desert and you have a truck, a toy hauler would be your best bet. If you want a C-Class motorhome, it's a little less intimidating when it comes to driving it. So over here we've got a C-Class style. Then you've got it can be like this here. You can drive. That's a 37-foot A-Class. It's got bunk beds, drop-down beds, got multiple slide-outs. So when you get to your destination, it's got a lot more room on the inside. But yeah, a lot of people feel comfortable still driving those. You don't need a special license, and it's a lot roomier for where you're going.
So here we have a Pace Aero, and this is also for rent. So this is a really nice Class A that maybe you could rent. If you came here, you could experience what it takes to drive a Class A. I myself, we have a Class C, and I can drive that thing. It's just like driving a large U-Haul. So as you can see, this company is very prominent. They have RVs here. These RVs have just been turned in from the holiday, and they have a lot of RVs, so you could feel comfortable coming here and renting your RV, or letting them rent your RV out. As you can see, they work on them. As they say, they partner with you to help you have a positive experience with RVing. Hey everybody.
Hey, how everybody doing out there?
Okay, so for those of you who are intimidated by driving an RV or just getting started, we have one tip, and that is renting.
Yeah, that's something that I never really thought about, but it's something that can be very convenient if you haven't driven an RV before, and really maybe if you never camped before. It could be the perfect thing to do before making that big purchase.
We found a great company in Southern California that will deliver an RV to the site that you reserve, and they'll pick it up when you're finished camping. The name of the business is called ShareMyCoachChino.com. I suggest that you either, if you're in Southern California, you can go look on their website, or, I'm sure there are other sites in every city. But this is the reason why we think that new campers, before you buy your camper, you need to try different campers. You might want a fifth wheel. You might want A class, a B class, a C class. But you need to try these campers out because let me tell you, the expense is really large. It is very time consuming. You have to learn how to use it. So if you would just to look at an RV, think about RVing. You look at the RVs and you say, okay, we think we want to get this. Let's rent this. And you go rent that type of RV. And then if you don't like it, then you can say, well, maybe that might have been too much, or maybe we can do a little bit more. And you'd go and get a class A. Or maybe you have a great truck and all you need is a trailer. And this is a great way because this company, not only when you rent an RV from them, they will do the hookup for you and show you how to hook it up, like if you had a trailer. So we're thinking that, what do you think about that? We'd like to see a little comment in the below if you think that renting is a good idea. And let me tell you about this company, ShareMyCoachChino.com. Let me tell you what they do. First of all, they do storage. And storage is something that we all don't think about. We might want to go and buy an RV and think we'll just store it. However, storage has proven to be limited and very expensive. So that's one thing to keep in mind.
Also, about this company, it gives you it answers your questions about things you might have about your RV. It will take you step by step in setting up your RV for camping. This company, it cleans, sanitizes, and prepares the RV before it leaves the property. So you have a very clean RV, and also you have all the questions that you may have about the RV answered. And also, like we said, it will deliver also to the campground of your choice.
And as far as insurance goes, they also cover insurance claims. So if you have a warranty, they will handle the claim for you for repairs. And what I really like is when you bring your RV back, they clean it and they do the dumping. They have their own dumping station. So if you have to pick it up, you're ready to go.
Also, the company has electric bikes that you may be able to rent. And that may be an option also, because electric bikes are really convenient once you're at the campground. They seem to be very helpful in getting around after you camp. Because a lot of times when you park your RV, that's it. Only thing you have to do is maybe walk around. But if you don't want to walk around, you have the electric bikes to maneuver around the campground.
Yeah, I really love our electric bikes. We have a little buggy that we put our dog in, Candy Champagne, and we just ride all around the campsites, and we get a lot of area covered. It's fun, and That way you don't have to buy an e-bike. So you save a lot of cost. And the thing of it is you need to really explore what part or what kind of camping you want to do.
And also, the e-bikes is just like the RV. Maybe you've never ridden an e-bike. This way you can test that out too, just like your RV. Some people can't ride an e-bike. They don't feel comfortable riding an e-bike. But if you had one just to experiment riding around the campground or anywhere, that's really a good option.
And so you ask, what do you do for storage? Okay, so what we do for storage is we have storage in the back of our property. So I'm going to go to the right, and Al's going to the left. And as you can see, there's Shadow.
And it's very convenient because it's right off the alley. So I can pull in the back. And we have an electric gate. And I can just pull in there, and usually it only takes maybe 1 or 2 maneuvers to get it back there. So it's very convenient.
And here's Candy. She just always has to get in the
picture.
shot. Here she is, Candy Champagne. There she is. She's a puggle. Yeah. Okay, so we just had to put our 2 cents in and just try to give everybody a helpful hand regarding, how to camp, because we really love our camping. So please, if you like, please give us a like, please give us a follow, and you can see us again, and you can see Candy. Bye.
Bye.